Start hoarding resources? The supply chain is in danger? Civilization as we know it is coming to an end? We've heard catastrophic predictions before. Why exactly are you foretelling doom and gloom? Railroad employees are threatening to strike, and all national commerce will grind to a halt? That does sound frightening. Are their demands so unreasonable that there's no room for compromise? What are they asking for? More sick leave. But that's just an excuse for more paid time off? Well, in this economy, workers are becoming increasingly demanding. How many sick days are they entitled to now? None? You mean if they have to take time off for being sick, they get doc pay? No. You agree that would be unreasonable. So what do? They can take vacation time? That doesn't sound like much of a vacation. And doesn't vacation time have to be scheduled in advance? It does. So they have to know ahead of time they're going to be sick in order to be able to take time off? I think I understand why they're striking. Did you offer them any concessions? You did. Higher pay, bonuses, and a freeze on health care costs. That sounds good. If you're willing to give them all that, why can't you give them a few sick days? Missed days disrupts precision scheduling. I don't know what that means. With 100 freight cars being pulled by one engine, there's very little margin for error, and scheduling becomes extremely complicated. If one rail worker calls in sick, the whole system is disrupted. You don't have any spare workers to fill the gaps? No? Why not? Because they were all retired when you doubled the number of cars pulled by one engine. So let me get this straight. You use longer trains that are harder to schedule so you can lay off workers. That makes the remaining workers more essential, so you have to coerce them into working even when they're sick because there's no leeway in the system. Is there any upside to any of this? There is. What? Costs are down. Well, that's good. So consumers are paying less for products? No, they're not. Let me guess. Increased profits are going to executives and shareholders. Well, if there is a strike, I predict that justice might actually be done. How? When irate consumers learn the reason for the shortages, you might just find yourself ridden out of town on a rail.